Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I am on the beautiful Oregon coast, and as you see behind me, the ocean is beautiful. We have the sun just shining down. October 1st, 2019. I'm going to come on and just talk a little bit about my spiritual journey. Thanks for tuning in. Well, shalom, shalom. I hope that everyone is doing well. I am just enjoying the outdoors. I wanted to make kind of a video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. Just sharing about kind of what I've been learning and focusing on lately. After my fruit fast detox, Dr. Morse style, I've had some time to just go within. I'm actually still in this time of retracting and really going within myself and healing and growing and learning so much, receiving information. And I reached out to a friend, and I brought this up in the last video because I was feeling very much like I was kind of at a loss and needed some support and some guidance. And anyways, she was put on my mind, in my heart, and so as soon as I reached out to her, she provided me with some information that she recently came across, some very good heart opening exercises for the heart chakra. And these videos are by Anna Brown on YouTube, and yeah, they hit me right in the place where I am in the here and now, brought me back to kind of knowing that I need to be present in every moment, that the things that I'm experiencing, the emotions and the feelings, the thoughts, that I can take inventory. I can kind of see where they're coming from. I can also embrace them, love them, tell them thank you for serving me, be able to not have negative pushing away resistance to them, but can just let them go. And I think that for CPS survivors, this can be hard. I even have a hard time kind of putting words to it, because for the feelings and emotions that aren't ours, you just observe them, and they're there, and you kind of are just able to let them go. To be able to say thank you for serving me when they're not yours, and you recognize that they're not serving, and just letting them pass by is what resonates with me. But there are many things that surface and come up that we can take responsibility for, and realizing that in this reality that we are creating and co-creating, that we are responsible for what we're attracting to us. And so to that, just being able to recognize them and see them helps us to see the mirror. So I see it on that end too, is that they are there to serve, even though we may not understand that they are reflecting back to us what's going on the inside of our hearts and in our bodies, and the vibes, the energy and frequencies that we are putting off. So this comes back to what Anna Brown's talking about, and what my friend shared with me months and months ago, but I wasn't quite able to fully understand what she was speaking about and the significance of it. So yeah, finally my heart is opening up to this message, and that I am dropping down from just this level of, the collective mind, the matrix, the programming of the consciousness, down to the heart center, where I am able to operate, and that is where the divine creator, the source of all, lives within each one of us. And so when we have a closed heart, I'm learning more and more that it is hell here on earth, which I have experienced, and so many of you, anyone who is a survivor of CPS, and there's so many other things out there. I'm just speaking from kind of where I'm at and what I've been experiencing in my lifetime this time around. And yeah, it drops us to a place where our hearts can close, and the frequencies, vibrations, and energy that we, emit, yeah, it's so dense and so difficult. And so, yeah, we're going to attract that same thing back. But when our hearts are open, it's heaven. And we can give ourselves permission to enter into heaven's gates. And, heaven is way different than what we've been led to believe. We can experience things like today. I'm looking at this blue sky. If I was focused on just the negativity of what's going on and all these people who are kidnapping and traumatizing people, and that's just my main focus, is oh my goodness, I'm a victim, then I would not see the blue sky in the same way. I would not be sitting here on the beach. I would not be making this video. But from where I'm at, yes, I know that these things are going on, but I'm focusing on the love that I have within, the ability to change what I am doing in my life, my energy that will go out, the butterfly effect that I am creating, that I'm responsible for, the rippling effect. And, there's so much more than meets the eye that will go out because of me doing this work. When you stop and you do the work and you meditate and you take the time to connect with Source in that open heart space, it changes everything. And I believe that all these things going on around the world with the human trafficking will be put to an end, and we will be moved into action and know exactly what we are to do. But I really do believe it starts from the heart center and changing within us, and that it's way bigger than I could ever even put words to, or be able to fully understand at this time. So all I can do is just say that it really does make a difference, and it has in my life so far, in dealing with some relationships that are making it difficult as I am ascending and lifting up and embracing the new me, the new earth, that I am shutting off the old and transforming into the new, and that I am also stepping into my power, my sovereignty, reclaiming my birthrights at a way different level than the 3D. I don't know how it all goes together in the puzzle. I think that all the pieces fit and they matter, but sometimes we can get stuck if we are not being guided and led, and when these lower vibrations and energies and frequencies, patterns continue to play out in our lives. We have the pen, we have the ability to rewrite our scripts. We're the authors, and there's an intelligence way greater than many of us are aware of, and it's hard with a finite mind, and I'm still learning and questioning things. So I'm just glad that I'm not in a little box anymore. I'm happy to say that I am each day turning my focus, actually moment in and moment out, on my heart, and practicing being mindful, or being conscious more so, being the observer. And it's called Jedi training. I like how Anna Brown says that. Ascension is a practice. It isn't something that just happens overnight. Yes, there are changes when we shift to different timelines, because the multiverse is within our hearts, and the keys are within, our powers within. We need to know thyself. There's so much beautiful knowledge out there that's been hidden from us, or we've been afraid to step into, but it's there. And as we begin to grow and expand our consciousness, it just feels good. It feels good to love ourselves and the pieces of ourselves that have been there for a reason, and that we can now shed off and allow space for the new to come in. So this is what I wanted to share with people. I'm not sure how it's all going to go together with my own offspring, ending human trafficking, helping, to do my part, but I believe that it's important and it's a powerful path to be walking on. And so I'm honored to be walking it and walking it with others. So if this resonates with you, you can leave a message in the comment section. Every day is a new day and an opportunity to be that light and to be that change. And I am not perfect at all, but coming back to the heart center is something that I am practicing at this time, and I hope that you will too. I will leave some links to some videos by Anna Brown in the description box, some heart-centered meditations, and I hope that you find them helpful. I will end with one activity that I did at the Sacred Awakening Women's Retreat this last summer, not too long ago. I went, and it was over by Scio, Oregon, and the crystal keeper there, she had us do an exercise where we, closed our eyes and we went into our hearts, basically, and we were able to envision people in our lives who we have given parts of our hearts away to them, and that we would go to them in this meditation, in this special place, and be able to ask for those pieces of our hearts back, and telling them thank you for holding on to them, but that we need them back now, and vice versa. To be able to say, I have a piece of your heart and I want to give this back to you. And whatever the transformation that happens from that we are able to just bless it. And to, when the conversations happen, sometimes some people don't want to give a piece of the heart back, but you're able to step into your power and use your voice and move from a heart space and ask for that back, and then also to give other people's hearts back, because we want to be whole. We want to be operating from a place that each one of us is loved and valued and worthy and healed. And so we need our whole hearts in order to step forward together. So this brought me to tears, and I just wanted to share it with you. And maybe I'll eventually do a video on this, just going through that heart exercise, because I know sometimes it can be difficult if you're not used to meditating, doing a guided meditation. So if you're interested, please leave a comment in the description box. But I thank you for being with me and for listening to this message. Drop into your heart space today. Drop down from here right into the heart space, and just put your hands on the heart to open up the heart space and love yourself. Say, I am love. I love myself. I accept myself. That's just the first step. Just having the focus by even just putting your hand there is enough to begin to shift. So I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And I say namaste. I'd put my hands together if I could, but I'm holding the phone. Hopefully I haven't been too shaky today. I didn't have my stand. I will speak to you soon.